In the midst of celebrating the Lady Tigers, I don't want to forget about the men over there, okay, who put forth great effort this year. You know what I'm saying? And we lost a tough one in the SWAC tournament that I believe we should have won. But we lost to Texas Southern by a score of 54-50. It just was tough, man. Really came down to, like I said, all your guard play. Like I really think if we just had our guard situation figured out, you know what I'm saying, would have had a better season. Uh, but our lead guard that we had, Jonas James, shit, he ended up getting disqualified. He ended up with a tech for talking in the first half. Him and one of the youngins for Texas Southern, they were having a back and forth, and I think they got a double tech or some shit like that. And then Jonas ended up with a tech in the second half. Dude, it was a weird ass play. Dude ended up on his back, you know what I'm saying? Jonas pushed the motherfucker up off of him. And shit, the score was tied 41-41 at that time. You feel me? And then, like Texas Southern, not too long after that, ended up pressing us, and the press was effective. You know, it just was fucked up. Weidman only got in the game with 9.7 seconds left. Again, that was weird all year, but shout out to the team, man. You know what I'm saying? For all their efforts this year. But this is what I want to get at. Y'all see what I said right there, and I mean that shit. Jayveous McKinnis, J-Mac, deserves a shot in the NBA. NBA scouts, y'all motherfuckers better get on your job. Y'all be going all the way over there to Europe and find the motherfuckers nowadays. You need to come down here in Mississippi and put your eyes on him. Get his tape. Get his tape. This man can play in the NBA. He is highly decorated. He is one of the greatest defenders in SWAC history. If you don't believe me, look at his motherfucking resume. You feel me? Look at his resume. This man won back-to-back SWAC Defensive Player of the Year awards. Okay? It's clear. Okay, so you see the resume, then you see the numbers. Then when you watch the game, you see that this young man was the rebound on the court. He was the shot blocker. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker here was consistent with that. And I know the league has moved away. It's like they legislated out defense for real. But it comes a time when your ass need defense. The teams with the best records in the NBA are still those teams that buy in defensively. You gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? Now, some may say, well, ain't J-Mac kind of undersized for the league? Like, shit, he only 6'7", so he's a tweener. True, but he's athletic. He's athletic. See, and it's one of those things I wish we could have taken more advantage of offensively with his athleticism, you know what I'm saying? With being able to throw some lobs to him and shit like that out, but you need the dribble penetration for that. Because, if you just throw it to him down in the post, you know what I'm saying, he didn't really have that to him like that for real. But it's a lot of guys in the league. It's only a handful of motherfuckers in the league that got that. It's only a handful. In this small ball era, you got motherfuckers like J-Mac. That's why Bron able to switch to center and shit like that now. Because you ain't got Hakeem and Patrick Ewing and David Robinson and Shaq and all them motherfuckers out there no more. You got Joel Embiid. You got Jokic. DeAndre Ayton. But shit. Other than that, well, Rudy Gobert, okay, Rudy Gobert, but he's a defender. He's tall as fuck, but he's a defender. Bam out of Bayou, but he's only like 6'9", if I'm not mistaken, maybe 6'10". But I got some other comps that did very well in this league, and they all came from small schools. Okay, I give you Charles Oakley. Okay, Charles Oakley was 6'8". They list him at 225. He probably was heavy in that. Charles Oakley probably about 240, 245, 250, something like that. He a stout motherfucker. Charles Oakley played 19 years in this league now. And Charles Oakley did not have J-Mac's athleticism. Charles Oakley was tough. He was stout. He knew how to use his body. You know what I'm saying? To get rebounds. For his career, he averaged 9.5 boards. Okay. In a league where you had to go, you had to board up, you had to box out back then. It wasn't this bullshit boards that these boys get today. Okay. He had numerous years of double-digit rebounds. He was an enforcer. I'm reading his book right now called The Last Enforcer. Okay. I don't know if J-Mac got that enforcer in him, but I know he's a hell of a defender. You ain't got to have that little dirty streak or mean streak. I ain't gonna call Oak dirty, but you ain't got to have that mean streak in you for real, for real. No, not in this league. Not in this NBA. Okay. J-Mac can do this. Okay, again, 6'8", came out of Virginia Union University, a small private HBCU. Okay. I'll give you another one. Ben Wallace, 6'9", 240. That's what they list him at, 240. He might have been about 250 as well. He was stout as well. Okay. He also came out of Virginia Union. He's now a fucking Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Okay. He was a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year in this league. Ben Wallace went to the Hall of Fame, not off no points. This man, for his career, only averaged 5.7 points per game. But for those Piston teams of the early 2000s, he was their defensive anchor. They were known for defense and basically sharing the ball offensively, spreading it out. Ain't just hell. One guy that's gonna get Ripple hit you, and Chauncey hit you, and Rasheed to get you some. Tayshaun Prince get his buckets the way he need. Like, but they all gonna play some fucking defense, and he was their stud. 6'9". Okay. Now y'all might still say, well, both of them guys still taller than J-Mac. Okay. I give you somebody, and this, if J-Mac can become this motherfucker, we really own it something. But this guy was 6'7", just like J-Mac. He also came from a small school. Southeastern Oklahoma State University, to be exact. Went on to be 7-time rebound champ, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All-Defensive Team, 5-time NBA champion. I'm talking about motherfucking Dennis Rodman. Okay? Dennis Rodman ain't make it to the Hall of Fame and have all these accolades off no offensive game. None of that. For his career, he averaged 7 points. And I was surprised that shit that high. Okay? But he was going to board up. Yeah, I know he's going to board up. Outside of Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell and probably some other guys from that era where the pace was just insane. This motherfucker here, let's just say the modern era. For the modern era, and I'm going to say 80s to now, this man, the greatest rebounder for that era. And he's 6'7", from a small school. Okay? And he was athletic. But I could argue J-Mac more athletic than him. At least in terms of bounce. Like, athleticism is more than just your bounce. You know what I'm talking about? It's your endurance and your speed and quickness, all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to bounce, J-Mac got Dennis. J-Mac bouncing up out the motherfucking gym. Dennis played 14 years in this league. J-Mac deserves a look. Okay? Again, I know some going to say, well, this is a different era. I gave you somebody out of the two cats out of the 80s and 90s with Oakland, Dennis Rodman. I gave you somebody out of the 2000s with Ben Wallace. how could J-Mac fit into this new shit? Again, it's small ball. They want to switch everything. They want to switch everything. Okay, he can do that. He can do that, and then he can go get you them boards. He can do that. Okay? He can do that. And he ain't done filling out. They got him listed as 6'7", 225. But if y'all are J-Mac stout. J-Mac might be 230 already. And then you put him in the NBA and put him on that training program and shit like that. I can see J-Mac adding at least 10 more pounds, 10, 15, 20 pounds a muscle probably. With that bounce, length, big ass hands. You watch the motherfucker play, just grab the balls, shit, like it's a goddamn grapefruit. This man deserves a shot. Okay. Enjoy watching them play. I wish our season could have gone better. But if somebody gives him a chance, I think that won't be the last time we see J-Mac here in the States. Of course, he can go overseas. But I think somebody just give him somebody gives him a shot. Might not be the last time we see J-Mac. He can be a contributor just like the other guys I named. Let's see what happens. Put it on some. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.